Cineplex Studios. Just watch us now.
So, I hear you want to get into politics.
Where did you...
Your dad mentioned it to me.
Word travels fast.
It's Pacific Breeze, where everybody knows everything about everyone real quick around here.
So you're in the Newman family.
I am.
I'm so envious of that. I mean, okay, what's it like being in one of the most influential families in politics?
Believe me, it's not all it's cracked up to be, especially when it comes to going out. We're constantly surrounded by Secret Service and bodyguards, and freedom is something I envy of you.
Yeah, but your last name literally opens doors for you.
Only to have your brothers and sisters kick you out sometimes when they don't want you around.
Why would they do that?
They feel as if I'm not ready, that I have more to learn. I could show them a thing or two.
I bet you could.
There you are.
Ready to get going?
I thought you'd never ask. I can't believe you would drag me to something like this.
What do you mean?
Liberals, and a lot of them.
What are you talking about?
This is a complete waste of time. I mean, what do we care about the Hawaiians? They lost their land, get over it. They wanted it so badly, they should have fought for it. And what about this Mayor Carmichael? Her little declaration that she made is going to make it over the hill. What does she think? She's the president of the United States?
Okay, you're probably right.
I know, I'm right.
But it's always good to know who your opponents are before doing battle with them. Sometimes you just never know who you're going to be dealing with.
Well, that's the last of them.
I think the event was a success, don't you?
Well, that depends on your definition of success. I so wish I didn't bring Zach.
I thought the two of you weren't seeing each other anymore.
Oh, we're not. I only did it to prove a point to my mother. Did she say anything?
Only that she thought the same thing.
Where is she now?
She was wiped and went to bed early.
Ah, there you are.
Sorry, Lila said I could borrow a book from her collection.
Well, I hope you found a good one.
I did. It's about the military in Hawaii during the overthrow. I was talking with Zach earlier, and he inspired me to want to learn more about the military and how it plays into politics.
I think I've created a monster. This girl eats, sleeps, and lives politics, and I frankly fear for whoever crosses her in the future because she is going to step right on top of them to get to the top.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
Okay, well, anyways, let's get going.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Tristan. Bye, Kylie.
Bye.
Well, I'd better get going. It's been a long day. Just tell my mother I say goodbye.
I will. You know, Serena, she really does miss you. She talks about you all the time.
Yeah, well, she has a funny way of showing that to me.
Maybe you could give her a chance to mend the relationship. It couldn't hurt.
Oh, we're well past hurt. All she does now is open up old wounds. Look, I love my mother, okay? But we haven't seen eye to eye in years, and honestly, I don't see her changing anytime soon.
What about you?
What about me?
Maybe you could hold the olive branch out this once. It would mean so much to her.
Yeah, that sounds more like a dream than reality.
Ethan,
Mr. Knight.
allow me to introduce Mina Lowe, my representative for the Pacific region.
Mina, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, I hope that we can do business together.
Please, sit down. I must admit, I was curious about the timing of this meeting. I mean, with election season just getting started.
If I may,
By all means.
this was really my idea. I asked Mr. Knight for the formal introduction. I believe we all agree that having mutual partnership would be beneficial to all of us here.
How do you figure?
You're running for mayor of Pacific Breeze. The initial poll numbers show starting out behind the polls. It goes without saying that your campaign could use an infusion of some much needed funds. I'm talking an endless amount of funds. A deal like it will guarantee you a victory.
Let me guess. In exchange for favors? Favors that require me to look the other way when called upon?
Well, no one ever said you weren't smart.
Smart? Yes. Stupid? No. The entire world knows who you are, Mr. Knight, and what you and your foundation represent. I would be a fool to get wrapped up in your vision of how you think the world ought to be. I have no intention to do business with you or your foundation.
We are very sorry to hear that from a man with such a promising career in politics.
Yes, it's a shame that you feel this way about an organization that has such a global reach.
I appreciate your transparency, but I have to get back to my people who are waiting.
Enjoy your stuff while you have them. You know what they said about a sinking ship? People know when to abandon it.